Hey Fundy fans, this is Randy, and in this video we'll be covering the basics of a quick and easy album design workflow with Album Builder. We'll start by giving our project a name. This is an important step because project names can't be changed, so choose wisely. Once you've given it a name, it's time to bring in your images. There are a number of ways you can import your photos. You can drag and drop JPEGs directly from programs such as Bridge, Lightroom, and Photo Mechanic into the image well. You can also drag images directly from a folder, or you can click the Add Images icon, which will prompt you to locate the images you want to import. The images will start importing immediately. Proxy images are created for your project that reference the original high-resolution files. This allows you to disconnect from your server or external hard drive and work on your projects while traveling or hanging out at a coffee shop. We recommend only bringing in your selects that you'll use in designing your album and not an entire event. Once your images are finished importing, you'll select a sub-project. You can create as many sub-projects as you want from a set of images. Click the Album Builder icon to launch the wizard, which will guide you through the process of setting up your album. You'll begin by selecting your album type. Fundy Direct is our newest feature where you design and order your album directly with your album company, all within Fundy Designer. Or you can choose from a comprehensive and growing selection of album companies where you design and export your print-ready spreads, or you can even design custom albums. Let's select Fundy Direct. Next, select one of the direct album companies. These choices will continue to grow as we add more album companies. Let's choose Renaissance Albums, and then we'll choose a book line. Let's choose a Soho book, and then we'll select our album size. The album sizes are represented with a graphic. This helps you from accidentally choosing a vertical when you really wanted a horizontal. Next, choose your cover option. I'll click through a couple of these and show you how the options dynamically change depending on the cover you select. This list of material options will be available when you place your order. I'm going to select the Highline half cover and continue to the final review step where you'll verify your album settings. Give your album a name and you're ready to start designing. This is Planner View with your image thumbnails on the left and your page spreads on the right. You'll also notice that since we're designing a direct album, the minimum and maximum number of pages for our album and our current page count are displayed in the upper left. Planner View is a great way to quickly take image groupings and place them onto spreads. Let's start with our cover image. You can move the image around the spread by clicking and dragging until you're satisfied with the way it looks. Now we'll select a group of images for our first spread. To select multiple images, click the first image and while holding down the Shift key, click the last image you want to use to select everything in between. Individually select multiple images by holding down the Command or Control key while selecting the images you'd like to use. As you drag and drop the images, it will auto-design the spread and a new blank spread is automatically created. If you don't like the auto-generated design, you can shuffle through a variety of designs or you can select the Quick Design Picker to preview millions of design combinations. Shuffle through the designs until you find one that you like. Keep in mind, these are design concepts. If you see something you like, but the images aren't in the right place, don't worry because it's easy to move and swap images. You can also change the image ratio of your accent images. Let's fine-tune our design by moving into Designer View. There are three ways to toggle between Planner View and Designer View. You can double-click any spread, click the View Mode toggle button, or you can use the keyboard shortcut V. In Designer View, you'll immediately notice the red cut zone and the green safe zone. There are also blue guides that show the center of each page and the center of the spread. Click an image and you'll see a blue container or drop zone. Drop zones are the heart of Fundy Designer. You can move a drop zone and reshape it. Notice how the design flows and adapts based on the size and shape of the drop zone. There are even smart guides to help you align drop zones to other elements on the page. You can also move images around and change their aspect ratio. When a drop zone is active, you'll notice a toolbar across the top. These tools affect everything within a drop zone. If you select an individual image, you'll notice a toolbar across the bottom with tools to affect changes to that image. The toolbar on the right includes tools for the entire spread. including the ability to save or pin your design concept and recreate that design with any number or combination of images. We'll get into the details of save designs, drop zones, and tools in another video. Once you're finished with your album design and are ready to order, click the Export button. This will open up the export options. Please note that if you're using Fundy Designer in trial mode, you won't be able to export your design unless you are choosing to order your album through Direct. The first export option is Order for ordering a Direct album. This will create your print files and prepare them for uploading to the Direct server for ordering with your lab. Once this is finished, click the button to continue to the Upload Manager. You can complete your order, selecting album and shipping options, pay for your album, and immediately put it into production. Export for Print will export full resolution JPEGs that you can submit to your album company. Export for Proofer creates JPEG files that are perfectly formatted for our Proofer service. Export for Web is similar to Export for Proofer in that it creates web resolution JPEG files that you can share with your client. If your album company requires you to submit your album spreads as single pages instead of spreads, you would choose the Export for Splits option. Finally, there is Export to PSD, which will create layered PSD files that you can open and edit in Photoshop. And that's it. In this video, we covered the basics of album design and exporting using Album Builder. It's incredibly fast and easy, giving you creative freedom and the creative control your images deserve. That's it for this tutorial, and I hope you'll join me again in the next tutorial.